"Why is she here?" whispered a boy in the back row. The classroom fell silent the moment Ms. Daniels walked in. She was tall, confident, and black, something these students in a small suburban town weren't used to seeing in their school. Some kids exchanged puzzled looks, others giggled under their breath. Ms. Daniels noticed it all. She had felt those looks before. She set her books down, smiled warmly, and said, "Good morning, everyone. I'm Ms. Daniels, your new teacher. Let's make this year unforgettable." But the students didn't cheer. They didn't clap. Instead, they leaned back in their chairs, arms folded, daring her to prove herself. At first, nothing seemed to work. When Ms. Daniels asked questions, no one answered. When she tried to connect through stories, the kids rolled their eyes. She overheard a student whisper, "She's not like us. Why should we listen to her?" That night, Ms. Daniels sat alone in her small apartment, wondering if she had made a mistake coming here. But then she remembered her grandmother's words, "You don't change hearts with power. You change them with patience and love." The next day, Ms. Daniels tried something different. Instead of lecturing, she told the class about her own childhood. She shared how her mother worked 2 jobs, how she used to study under a flickering streetlight when the power went out, and how every obstacle only made her stronger. For the first time, the class leaned forward. Over the weeks, Ms. Daniels poured her energy into each student. She stayed after school to help with homework, brought extra lunches for those who forgot theirs, and celebrated every small victory. Slowly, the children began to see her not as different, but as someone who cared more than anyone else had before. One morning, during a group project, a fight broke out. 2 students argued, one shouting, "You don't belong here." Before Ms. Daniels could intervene, a quiet boy named Ethan stood up. "That's not true," he said firmly. "She belongs here more than anyone. She believes in us when no one else does." The room went still. For the first time, the students defended her. By the end of the year, the class that once resisted her had transformed. Grades improved, confidence soared, and laughter filled the room. On the last day of school, the children surprised Ms. Daniels with a giant card. In shaky handwriting, it read, "Thank you for teaching us more than math and reading. You taught us kindness." As Ms. Daniels held back tears, she realized her grandmother had been right. Change doesn't come overnight, but it comes when love is stronger than hate. And those students, once doubtful and divided, carried her lesson with them forever. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. What matters is the size of your heart.